Hi yogis, happy Friday. It's Riggs here. We are going to be doing 5 elements fire flow. If you haven't practiced this before, it's a very fiery, spicy practice. Very fluid vinyasas, fun arm balances to try. I will give you modifications as we go along. Just know that if it doesn't feel good, don't do it. You can totally take breaks. The core work is pretty intense, but we're all in this together. You can curse, you can scream, you can throw things, because we always have a blast at Inner Strength Yoga when we practice this sequence. Anyway, go grab a comfortable seat. You can grab a cushion off of your couch. I have a bolster, and we start in seated meditation. So what I'd like you to do is move your abundance to the back of your space, plugging down into those sit bones, flexing strongly through the ankles, and taking a nice big clearing breath in through the nose. Exhale through the lips. As we seal the lips, you can slide into Ujjayi Pranayama. It's that textured ocean quality breath, breathing solely through the nose, or Kalabati, which is a pumping action of the belly. I'll give you a little reference. It's your choice. I'm gonna stay with Ujjayi Pranayama, so let's begin. Take a big breath in. Exhale, seal the lips, breathe out through the nose. Let the ears float over your shoulders. Every inhale, we lift through the spine and explore through our heart. Allowing the outer thighs to rest, so the inner thighs are stretching towards the inner knees. Backs of the hands can choose to rest onto the inner knees, or palms face down for a little grounding. Each time when we sip in that breath, feel this lifting, this support, and this honoring of the shoulders and the waistline long. Connecting to the belly, to the spine, to every beautiful part of you. And take a couple more rounds here. Wherever you are in your breath, let it pass through the lips, maybe with a soft sigh. And here we dive into round 2. Take a big breath in. Sealing the lips. Exhale through the nose. Let this breath cycle be a full body prayer, flowing into all the parts of ourselves, guiding us into wherever we are practicing today, surrounded by love and support from our family, our friends from afar, and from me. Indulging into the sit bones, resting easy but lengthening through our crown. Let the ears drip over the shoulders. Find your breath. In stillness, we find strength. Just a couple more rounds. Go ahead and take a nice big breath in. Clearing breath out. Chin to your heart. Blink a few times to enter this space. Inhale, bring your arms overhead. I like to grab opposite elbows and just sway from a little side to side. Just preparing the body. We're embracing the suck, the 6 to 8 minutes of core work. So go ahead and move your bolster off to the side. using a blanket. If you have any low back issues, I like one on my back just to give a little TLC to the spine. It can be out once or twice. Now this is timed. So bicycles, yogi bicycles, we're gonna start really nice and slow. So I'll demonstrate. So on an inhale, when we draw up on the belly, the shoulders are lifted and the knees are over your hips. So as you exhale, you're gonna contract and connect. Big breath in, stay lifted, and exhale, go ahead and extend. A nice modification is just to do the legs, right? Or if you're like, Riggs, this totally sucks, use the feet and then just twist here, right? Big breath in, big breath out. Okay, so are we ready? Make sure you have a bottle of water handy, a smile on your face, because this is gonna suck, but it's gonna be totally fun, right? So go ahead and lift up. Inhale and exhale, contract. Big breath in, exhale, twist to the left. So I choose to flex through my feet, to explore through my glutes and my hamstrings. My elbows are just touching my knees, and I'm wrapping the shoulder blade into the knee to the elbow, right? So they're touching. The lower you go, a little bit more intense. Maybe for a couple, you bring the legs up, right? Big breath in. And you're gonna start to feel this, yes, in your core. I think by the time of this ending of the 2 weeks or whatever it's gonna be, we're gonna be freaking badasses with our bodies. Inhale and exhale. So bring it into your breath, exhale, connecting. Now when we go into round 2, more than welcome to stay here. I always encourage my students to do so. Or you can go really fast, double time, right? Inhale and exhale. Lifting through the shoulder, drawing the belly down. So here we go, here's round 2. Pardon my timer, and here we go. So we're in this together. We can go fast, you can go slow. For me, I'm going to modify. Big breath in, big breath out. So I'm flexing through. I can go up to the sky. What feels good? My core sit is drawing in and out. My shoulders are grounded. I'm looking off the tip of my nose, right? My core is working, yes? Big breath in, big breath out. Option 2 is just to lift up, inhale, exhale. I always encourage my students to break. When it starts to suck, quiet the space between the 2 ears and say, yes, you can, right? Inhale, exhale, breath in, breath out. Softening your face, those WTF lines between the eyebrows, they run deep, girls. We don't need Botox. And if you have it, no worries, I don't judge. Big breath in, big breath out. Soften your jawline. Find that mini marshmallow between the upper and lower jaw, right? And we're smiling. Inhale and exhale. If you're doing this with a loved one or a friend, look to the person next to you and be like, you got this. I'm with you. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Maybe you seeing me do fire when I instruct it and showing you how out of shape I am, or the last time I practiced it. I love teaching it, but holy Toledo, it is hard. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Another cute thing to do is let your head be heavy in your fingertips so the action of your belly is working. Inhale, exhale. Breath in, breath out. Close your eyes, or maybe you're going fast, right? Here's your other option. Inhale, exhale. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale. Yes, this does suck. It does. But it's so worth it, right? And those of my friends, when we practice in an 80-degree room, it's even more toasty and more yummy, right? Inhale, exhale. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, so we're done with that bad boy. Woo! Leg lowers. Inhale. You're gonna lift your legs. Sorry, inhale, lower, exhale, squeeze to the top. Big breath in, big breath out. I always encourage my students too, if they want to break a block between the inner thighs, embracing their inner mermaid, right? Heels in, toes out, maybe external rotation, but you're finding your breath. Shoulders are grounded, ribs are knitting in, you're breathing in to lower, exhale to squeeze up. And try not to use momentum here. See if you can imagine you're squeezing through a pile of Nutella and fluff, and maybe peanut butter, right? Check in with your breath, your jawline, your cheekbones. Quiet the space between your ears. This is not a half-ass workout. This is full ass, right? Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, exhale. We get stronger and stronger every day we come on our mats. whether it's in our home, in a studio, outside, or on vacation. I'm with you. Inhale, exhale. Breath in, breath out. So here's that last time. So we're gonna hold here. So inhale, exhale, or tabletop. Breath in, breath out. Hollow back or tabletop. Inhale, exhale. Shoulders lifted. Inhale, exhale. I have to modify. Inhale, exhale. Close your eyes. Reach through your fingers. Squeeze your breath. Inhale, exhale. Here's your last 3. Inhale. Here's your last 2. Inhale, exhale. Here's your last 1. Round 2. A little bit longer, but you've got this. I promise, right? Inhale, exhale. Hands underneath your sacrum for that extra support, right? Shoulders are down. Ribs are knitting in. Go to a happy place. Maybe it's making out with your dog. If you follow me on Instagram and Facebook, you know I love to make out with my pal hoops, right? Inhale, exhale. Maybe it's on Wegmans and you're finding your favorite kombucha. Yes, maybe I mispronounced that, I don't know. Maybe you scored toilet paper today. Maybe you scored paper towels today. Purell, whatever it is, go to your happy place. Inhale, exhale. I'll also take 2 if you want a toe tap here. Inhale, exhale. Both legs lift and lower. So many options I like to give into this class because it is intermediate to advanced, but all my lovers of beginner, this is always a nice way to start, right? Inhale, exhale. So drive it home, let it go. Soften, get stronger. Find your purpose. Why do we come to our space, right? To let go. It is our mini therapist every day, this little rectangle that we come onto our mats. We leave it all here. That way we're a better person outside in the world, to our family, our friends, our loved ones, anybody. How are we doing? I hope you're killing it at home. Don't pause, just maybe pause your body, right? Come back when it feels really good. Inhale, exhale. Breath in, breath out. Maybe you're passing a block from your thighs to your hands. I don't know. If you're crazy like that, go for it. But I'm gonna stay with my leg lowers. Inhale, exhale. Soften your jaw. Reconnect with your breath. Listen to your physical body. Right? I'm with this with you. Exhale. And we are done with this and we're gonna find a hold. Now this time's a little bit longer. Knees in tabletop, fingertips reaching. Inhale, exhale, breathe. Right? Maybe you extend one leg parallel, right? And then the other one. Stay bent. Where are you? Inhale, exhale. Drive that core home. Lift through the footprint of your heart. Explore through your collarbones. Reach through your fingertips. Inhale, exhale. 5 more. Breath in, breath out. Guide your breath. Listen to it. Last 2. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. Inhale, exhale. Knees to chest. Rock and roll into those beautiful sitting bones. We're going to do Navasana sit-ups. So options here. I love to give some options. Heels down, hands onto your hamstrings. You lower on your inhale. We exhale, lift up. Breath in, breath out, right? If you want to go a little bit deeper, take your block between your inner thighs and you can let it go. Inhale, exhale. Breath in, breath out. Or if you want to do those Navasana sit-ups, we low boat to up. Are we ready? Let's find it, right? Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale. Are you ready? Sorry with my new timer, because my phone's recording, right? Inhale, exhale, breath in, breath out. Check in with your awareness, right? Your core. Knee with your block, right? It keeps your knees right where they need to be, palms up. Offer it up. What no longer serves you. Keep your neck in line with your spine. Maybe you're crazy, you're lowering and you're lifting, driving up. Inhale, exhale. Lift through the footprint of your heart, right? Inhale, exhale. Listen to that glorious breath, right? Soften your cheekbones. Maybe close your eyes. Where are we today, right? Breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale. Breath in, breath out. We're slowly gonna come to a nice hold. And then we get a restorative bridge, which always feels delish from all that core work into N1. Here we are. So here's your hold, right? Or maybe we're here. or maybe we're in our low boat. So inhale, exhale. I always like to encourage my students, if they're in this hollow back, click your heels. There's no place like Om. There's no place like Om, right? 5, 4, 3, maybe for the last 2 you extend. Inhale, exhale, bend your knees. Find your block or your toilet paper or whatnot. Lower medium setting. Here's this restorative space. I'm gonna click my timer and enjoy. Take that beautiful reach over. Let your inner thighs open up to the sky. Shoulders into your earth, right? So we're slightly lifted into the low back. Stretching your belly. Take it all in. Here we give the body that rest. Come back to that special word that always drives you stronger, right? Or maybe a word that lifts you up. Think of a person, right? We're so away from all of our friends and family. Maybe put that person in the middle of your forehead and you look up to your third eye. Who is it? Smile. You're giving the gift of movement to your body so you can be better to serve your family and your friends. Go ahead and wiggle your fingers, your toes, bend your knees, press into your feet, lift your hips, move that block off to the side. Yogi's choice, right? You can rock and roll, take a vinyasa. That might look just like downward facing dog for some of us. Move your blanket off to the side, right? We're gonna find, I'm gonna show you modifications for our next series, right? We stay on the right side. We're gonna inhale, tabletop, lift the right leg. On your exhale, you're gonna connect to your right tricep or right shoulder. Inhale to extend, right knee to nose, right, wrap your triceps in. Inhale to lengthen, let's tap our left elbow. So that's modification. A little bit lovelier, downward facing dog with the right leg. Exhale, round in. Inhale, stretch away, belly to spine. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch it back. And then connect to your left elbow. So are we ready? Let's do this, right? Big breath in, big breath out. So on an inhale, right, I'll start on this side, sorry about that. Inhale, right leg lifts. Right knee to right tricep, right elbow. Inhale, let it fly. Exhale, knee to nose. Breath in, stretch it to the left. So then that modification, inhale, exhale, connect. Breath in, connect. Inhale, lengthen, connect. Back to that three-legged dog, connect. Breath in, exhale. Send it length, connect. Breath in, exhale. Spread through your fingers, triceps wrap in, shoulders out of your ears. Listen to your body. What needs to be done? Knee down or leg lifted, your choice. We're gonna do 2 more on that right side. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale. Don't forget that corset, right? Shoulders out of your ears. Spread through your fingers. Last time to the left. Let's manifest some abundance in our down dog. So we take a big breath in and a big breath out. I'm gonna switch sides to show you my left side. So here we go. On an inhale, left leg lifts, left knee to left tricep. Inhale, right through center, press the earth away. Inhale, cross the body. Inhale, exhale. Breath in, exhale. Those modifications are still doing what the body needs, right? We're moving. We're lengthening. We're inhale, three-legged. Tap that right elbow. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good stretch of that right heel as it reaches back, right? Wrap those triceps. Try not to death claw your mat. We're finding all that energy in our body. Inhale, exhale. Breath in, breath out. Last time to the left. Getting stronger and stronger by the day, right? Now let's hold that downward facing dog. Take a big breath here. Exhale. Hips and heels lift out into your plank pose. Modify vinyasa, knees come down. Wrap those triceps, look down, chest towards your thumbprints. Anchor through the tops of the feet. Elbows draw back. Inhale. Lift up, stretch to the belly. Exhale, lower. Your choice, plank or all fours. And guide yourself right into that downward facing dog. You can hop, skip, jazzercise, anything you want to the front of your space. I like to tiptoe, right? Inhale, sliding my hands up to my shins, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Root your eyes, arms overhead, hands to your heart. Just close your eyes for a brief second, big breath. Exhale, grab a drink of water, right? So here come the 3 rounds of fire flow, vinyasas. So we start standing, we end up in our beautiful malasana, right? Hands to the earth, you can step back to your plank, you can hold and skip a vinyasa, right? Or go right into your downward facing dog. When we come down, here's your modification on your left knee. Inhale, lengthen the right leg. I'll spin around, sorry about that. Right foot's gonna come onto the outside of your right hand, so which means right shoulder, inner right knee together, kneeling lizard, right? Option 2, this is the second time. Maybe you stay in lizard, or maybe you pick up your toe, right? Option 3, we add that push-up, chest moves forward, belly bright, right tricep, right inner thigh, we stretch, we kick it back, we move through cobra upward facing, and down dog, right? Another option, inhale, lifts right leg, right foot to your lizard, left knee is lifted. Still squeezing outer shoulder, inner knee. Inhale times 2, we connect. Times 3, we find that little push-up, elbows, kick it back to chaturanga, upward facing, down dog. Hop, skip, or jump to the front of your space. And let's do it, right? 3 rounds. Big breath in, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Oh, and I messed up. Inhale, root your eyes. Sorry, heels and toes out, malasana. Big breath here. Thank you for your patience. Exhale, hands to the earth, step back to your plank. So again, you can hold here. You can move through a vinyasa. I'm gonna slide back to down dog. Inhale, lift my right leg. Right foot to my lizard. Inhale, stretch it back. Times 2, pick up my toe. Times 3, maybe add that push-up, right? Chaturanga, upward facing, downward facing. Inhale, left leg lifts. Left foot to my lizard on the outside of my shoulder. Inhale, stretch it back. Times 2, pick up my toe. Inhale, maybe pick up, find that push-up, right? Cobra upward facing, downward facing, big breath here. Exhale, hop, skip, or jump front of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. We've got round 2, right? Heels and toes out. Malasana. Big breath here. Exhale, hands to the earth, step back to your plank. Your choice of vinyasa or a hold, right? Step back to our downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Right foot to your lizard. Inhale, stretch it back. Times 2, pick up your toe. Inhale, we find that push up, press it back, down dog. Left leg lifts, left foot to our lizard. Inhale, times 2, pick up your toe. Inhale, maybe you pick up and find that push up, right? Take that vinyasa or digest in your dog. Stay with your breath. Inhale, exhale, wrap your triceps. One more breath in, one more exhale. Look to the front of your mat, step or hop, your choice. Halfway lift to lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Root to rise, arms overhead. Here's round 3, heels and toes out. Hands to your heart, big breath out. Hands to the earth, step back to your plank. Vinyasa if you want it, right? Or plank, inhale, full body workout. Exhale, find your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Here's your modification. Right foot, lizard. Inhale, times 2, pick up your toes, squeeze. Inhale, add that push-up, chest moves forward. Press it back, right? Downward facing dog. There's that modification on the other side. Left leg lifts, left foot to my lizard, chest moves forward. Inhale, times 2, pick up right toe. Inhale, and maybe add that push-up, right? Chest moves forward, elbows roll back. Find that vinyasa, down dog. Big breath here. Big breath out. Inhale and exhale. Hop, skip, or jump, your choice, front of your space. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Root to rise, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. So chair pose, bending your knees, send your booty back, fingertips fly high, or hands to your heart, your choice. Where are we feeling really nice? Press into your feet, squeeze your inner knees, inner thighs. Inhale, exhale, 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale. 1 more inhale, 1 more exhale. Hands to your heart, left elbow touches right outer knee. Squeeze to press and open up. Inhale back through center. Exhale, hands to our heart. Right elbow, left knee. Big breath in, big breath out. So here's this flush out flow. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. Big breath in. Exhale, twist to the left. You can sweep it out and lengthen and twist, right? I like to do that just to flush it out. Make sure you're pressing the earth away, opening through your chest, guiding with your breath. Inhale, exhale. We've got 1 more on each side. Exhale, last time to the left. Now as we come through center, here's this pause. Left elbow, right knee. Press into the bottom hand to lift your left lower lung, opening it up. If you want, there's your favorite person. You can come into toe stand and think about an arm balance, which is side crow. I'm still practicing with my shelf. My right elbow is my right outer hip. My left elbow is my right outer knee. You come into chaturanga arms, squeeze your inner thighs, and you can play. Woo! Epic fail on my part. Or if not, I like to tell my students, you can look and be like, one day, right? Inhale, exhale. If you're in side crow, come lift us up. Let's find that chair pose. Inhale, exhale, let's twist to the opposite side. Right elbow, left knee. Squeeze inner thighs, big toes touch. Big breath into your right lung, open up, inhale. And again, maybe you're opening it up. Maybe you're thinking about that toe stand and that side crow. Maybe one day bring your hands to your heart and just look, right? We're pressing the earth away, chaturanga arms. Finding your belly, if you're in side crow or if you're in toe stand, you're like, yep, maybe one day, right? I always like to give my students options. When you're ready, come back through center. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, sit a little bit deeper. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in. Inhale. Exhale. Sweep the arms up on your inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Jump step or hop to a vinyasa. I'm gonna take my hands down. I'm gonna go right into my downward facing dog for those breaths and be like, yes, right? Inhaling and exhaling. Here comes our side plank series. So on an inhale, we're gonna ripple forward into our plank pose. Right knee and shin down, left heel spirals down. Stack right shoulder over right wrist, left fingertips to your sky. We lift out of the earth. Here's option 1. Option 2, side plank. Option 3, there's that balancing. If you want to create movement, you totally can. So wherever you are, big breath. Exhale, here's your 4. Exhale, here's your 3. Strong in your foundation. Here's your 2. Big breath in. Here's your 1. Finding your plank, vinyasa if you want her, or go right into your downward facing dog, your choice. Big breaths. Listen to your body, spread through your fingers and your toes. On your next inhale, ripple forward into your plank pose. Left knee and shin is your anchor. Spin your right heel down. Here's your modified side plank. Lovely to stay here. Opening through your collarbones, reaching through that pinky edge. Option 1, right? Option 2, left ankle. Piranha's trying to bite your booty. Reaching through your fingertips, or press into the pinky edge of your left foot, and you can lift your right. Wherever you are, lift up through the side waist, open through your collarbones. Inhale, here's your 3. Breath in for 2. Listen to your breath for 1. Honor your body. Find your plank, your choice, vinyasa, or downward facing dog. You're probably thinking, when does the yoga start? Well, it starts now, right? On an inhale, right heel will lift, right knee, belly, chest, shoulders over your wrist, right foot between your wrist. Heel to heel alignment, warrior 1, fingertips to your sky. Feel the energy of the right knee move over your right heel print, right outer thigh towards the long side of your mat. Both arches are lifted. Lift up through the front hips. exploring through your fingertips, and lengthen your tailbone to find your inner treasure. Take one more inhale here. And let loose with that exhale. Take a big step back with your left foot, so heel to arch alignment, finding warrior two. So as much as we're reaching forward, let's fire back. Big breath in and exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Imagine you can reach forward and reach back. Let all those arm muscles hug the bones. Spread through your toes. Soften your gaze. Listen to your breath. Inhale and exhale. One more breath in and one more breath out. On your next inhale, we're gonna cartwheel the hands into the arch of your right foot. We're gonna take this into steps into Kundalini. So honor the left knee down, right? So back again, right outer shoulder, inner right knee, best friends. You can stay here. You can also find a block, find the forearms, right? We can be here. Tuck your left toe, lift your left thigh, fire back, squeeze your outer hips in. Here's option two. If you're going for that bind, maybe the block comes on the lowest height, left forearm. We're gonna backpack that right shoulder underneath my right knee pit. Right hand can either stay on the pinky edge, or you're gonna find your ankle. We don't get sassy with the right outer hip, we draw it in. Chest moves forward. I always tell my students, never look to your situation. There's nothing there. Always moving forward, tuck your left toe, right? So we can stay here. Or you can move into Kundalini with the help of the block. Medium height, your elbows are gonna slide back to find your hip points, and then you're gonna find your balance, right? If you have a jump back practice, go for it. If not, you're like, God bless America, why are we doing this? Because we're getting fiery, right? Child's pose, down dog. We got one more side to do, my friends. Are we ready? So wherever you are, downward facing dog, inhale. Exhale, belly to spine. Inhale, left heel will lift. Left knee, belly, chest, low lunge. Heel to heel alignment, right toe slightly turned out, left knee over your heel print, warrior one. So allow the heart, the belly, and the hips to be square. So maybe step in, right? Give a good stretch of your mat from A to B. Smile through your fingertips and indulge into your feet. Take two more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Hands to your heart. Step that right foot back. So heel to arch alignment. Big reach with our fingertips. Sliding the energy of that left outer thigh towards the long mat. Left knee over your heel print. Pinky edge melting down so we find that lift. Pelvic floor is happy. We're spreading through your fingers and we're indulging. Inhale. And exhale. Lengthen the waist. Soften into your shoulders. Even the jawline. Take one more inhale. And exhale. Let's cartwheel the hands. Feel like a 7-year-old kid at the park. Right knee's gonna come down. So here's that option. Left outer shoulder, inner left knee, best friends. Hands stay shoulder width apart, chest moves forward. Option one, right? Option two, side view. Forearms on block. Make sure that left knee does not square off, right? Here. Backpacking, block, left shoulder underneath left knee pit, right forearm onto the block. Don't look for the situation, always move forward, shoulders out of your ears. You can kick it up, right? You can always move into that Kundalini with the block for help, right? We slide that left leg out on a diagonal, we find our hip points, and we lift up. And you're like, what the French toast? Go back to your lizard, right? Whatever feels good. Whatever you are, if you got that jump rack practice, go for it. If not, downward facing dog. So here's your yogi recess. We're gonna take 10 breaths in downward facing dog, or 10 breaths in child's pose, right? Bless it. Your choice. If you're in child's pose, let those ribs nestle into the inner thighs, like love notes. Tops of the feet are gonna plug down, third eye to rest. If this is not possible, find your hands, find a block, right? And rest. Option two, if you're in your downward facing dog, maybe block between your inner thighs, find your inner mermaid. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Wrap those triceps, lift out of your shoulders, let your head hang heavy. Melt your heels to the earth. It's not a goal in yoga. Take one more inhale, my friends. And exhale. If you're in down dog, you have that block, remove the block. If you're in child's pose, come join us in down dog. We're gonna take our feet as wide as our mat. You can jump to the front of your space. You can step to the front of your space, finding malasana, right? I'm going to step and bring my heels and toes out, finding my block, right? Oh. Knees, elbows, best friends, maybe we're here. Holy Toledo, right? We're cooling the breath. Maybe your left hand finds a cupcake and we open it up. If you're feeling bind, you can loop around, you can lift up through your chest, right? And do the same thing on the other side. If crow is part of your practice, and if you got a blanket around, you can bring a blanket. This is your emotional support. Maybe you're just gonna look and be like, yes, one day, right? We're all in this together, right? Or I like to be on a block to lift my abundance higher. You take your toes on your block, you bring your knees a little bit wider than hips distance, and again, maybe this shape, you're like, maybe one day, right? Or finding your hands, let your knees find your armpits, and as you move forward, you protract your shoulders, you find your belly, you press in, and maybe your toes lift, right? For me today, I'm off balance, I've got a lot of shit going on, so today I'm gonna be like, yeah, maybe one day. So if you're in that crow, pressing the earth away, driving up through your belly, jump back to chaturanga. If you're like, what? Pretend it happened. Chandler Bing. Snap your fingers, look what happened. Woo! Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Big breath in. Out. On your next inhale from your down dog and exhale belly to spine. Hips and heels will lift. Slide out into your plank pose. Knees down. Child's pose. So from child's pose, I will give you the option for camel. Hands to your knees. You can find stillness. Option to open through the chest, right? If you're moving through your dancing camel, right hand's gonna make a half circle. You're gonna sweep it around, hips move forward, open it up. Inhale, sweep it around. Exhale, move it around. Listen to your body. What does it need? Stillness, we find strength. Movement, we create. And we move it from side to side, right? Closing the eyes. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, I'm gonna be still. Big breath in. Big breath out. Let's all together bring our knees about hips distance, tucking the toes or not, hands to your heart. Big breath in and exhale. Chin to your heart space, bum towards your heels, hands to the earth. Last vinyasa if you want to flush it out or come manifest some abundance in my downward facing dog, right? Inhale and exhale. Big breath in. Soft breath out. So how do you want to get to the front of your space, right? You can hop, you can skip or jump through. I'm going to step through, cross my ankles, and find a comfortable seat. So here, we find all the yin shapes. So I love to have my legs nice and long. You can take a rolled up blanket underneath your knees. Move your abundance once again to the back. Forearms. Letting go, right? More yin. Take the block. Third eye. And you can rest. Wherever you need to be in your practice, right? So in this forward fold, just let everything hunker down into your earth. All the benefits of the practice, all that energy, just let it cool down. start to wiggle the fingers, the toes. Gently lift the back of the skull all the way up, removing any propping that you may have used. Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet are going to come together with the help of either, you can have 2 rolls of toilet paper or your props. Option 1, cupcake fingers behind, lifting through the chest, moving forward, right? A little bit deeper, taking 1 block on the thinnest height between your feet, block on top, hands onto your ankles, drawing the third eye to the earth. If you're still craving that bind and that nice soft stretch, hands are going to wiggle themselves underneath the wrist. You're going to find your third eye to the block and rest easy. With every inhale, we find length. With every exhale, surrender. Pouring the energy of the outer thighs to your earth, connecting to your feet, to your block or the other foot. Filling up the lungs, the side waist. And start to wiggle the fingers, the toes, just lifting the third eye away from any propping that you may have had. Let the knees come together, moving into bridge. So 5 breaths of each. We're going to do 3 rounds. So modified and restorative bridge. You can take 1 block, low or medium, stay here, allowing the shoulders to pour into your earth. Option 2, low, blocks underneath my sacrum. Here we go, right? Another option, block in between the inner thighs. Why? Because it keeps the knees where they need to be. The feet are melting into the earth. You're going to gently press and curl up, wiggling each shoulder underneath, pressing down into the forearms and lifting up through your chest, right? Maybe we're here. If wheel is part of your practice, maybe keeping the block there, flipping your palms, elbows draw in, propping up, and then pressing up, right? Wherever you are, let that be your guide. For me, I'm going to go into bridge with the blocks, restorative, because it feels delicious, right? Inhaling and exhaling. Giving the opportunity of the upper body to open up, the shoulders to connect to your earth, your feet to ground you. Also in this class, everyone breathes differently. So bridge, for some people, might be like, yay, and they love it, they're breathing slow. Others are like, oh my God, I can't wait to get out of this. So wherever you are, just honor that space. From here, if you have 2 blocks underneath your sacrum, just removing 1. Simple inversion, legs up the wall, toes to the sky. You can make little circles in both directions, right? If you have a headstand practice, an inversion practice of any kind, this is your place to go upside down and just turn your perspective in another way, right? Let the energy of the inner thighs roll in. Maybe you're flexing through your feet or pointing. If your legs up the wall, maybe close the eyes and imagine them peeling away from the eyelids. 10 to 15 breaths. For some of us may look different in our bodies, right? So if you're up with your legs at the wall, you can start to wiggle your toes, bend your knees, bring your feet to the earth, start to make your way down from your inversion. Removing the block, bring your knees into the chest. Maybe kissing them, saying you're awesome, you're amazing, right? And we move into our twist. So options here. Knees to be softly bent. You can let the knees just rock to the right as you gaze over to the left and hold here. And then switching sides. If you're opting for the right leg to be long, draw the left knee into the chest. Block or bolster to the right side. We're gonna rock onto that right outer hip, supporting the left shin, knee, and ankle with the block or bolster, shimmying the shoulders underneath, maybe looking off the heart or the left fingertips. Beautiful stretch for that IT band on the left side. Lifting, exploring through your left lung and allowing that left shoulder to surrender. Inserting a short pause between each breath cycle or a soft swallow. Enjoying one more breath. And as your head comes back to center, knees back to center, straightening out through the sacrum, maybe giving the knees into the chest before we move on to the other side. So there's option, feet down, knees just drop to the left, bend, we can look over the right shoulder. Option 2, left leg long, draw the right knee into the chest, bolster a blanket or block, your choice, supporting the body, and then shimmying those shoulders, chin to stay level with your heart, right? Or over the right thumbprint. Let the footprint of your heart be open, and we wring everything out negative and leave it on our space in this shape. Imagine someone combing the right side of the body out through the right outer hip, through the right foot. Closing the eyes. And just take a couple more rounds of your breath here. As you're ready to, bring your head back to center, your sacrum back to center, knees into the chest, right? Rock and roll. And here we set up for Shavasana. So Shavasana is that final resting shape. I love a bolster underneath my knees, a blanket underneath my head. Shimmying, maybe you have an eye pillow or maybe a little handkerchief or something that you'd like to bring underneath. And we stay in Shavasana for a decent amount of time. So when you're ready to cozy up, finding your space, making any adjustments that you need, let the legs flop open. If you're using an eye pillow, placing it onto the eyes, letting the backs of the hands rest, and the fingers curl in as if they had river rocks into your palm. Let the arches of the feet smile towards your sky. The bones become extra heavy here. The muscular energy softens. And we allow the breath to flow through all the beautiful parts of ourselves in this soft, safe, beautiful space that we've created with our body, our breath, and our practice. muscles once again to start to hug them and reshape them. The toes move in a gentle way as the thumb starts to touch each of the fingers upon the hands. Arriving into that full body stretch, experiencing length. And maybe a hugging of the knees into the chest. Rolling to the right side for that soft pause. Taking a moment to express gratitude for your practice and taking this time for you. Let the hands lead you to a comfortable seat of your choice. Allowing the hands to find your heart in Anjali Mudra, taking a big, vibrant breath through the nose. And that soft exhale through your lips. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Namaste. Hope you enjoyed Fire Flow. Much love to you. Stay safe, stay happy.